Hi guys, welcome to live stream of Gamanian Chaser, and today we are going to start with a new map that is Peschiera in Italy. It's a little bit tricky map. If you see, we are going to be placed in this particular region, and in order to do the scavenging, we'll have to cross these waterlogged areas actually. This all these areas we will have to cross every time we want to do the scavenging. So here we can see the description of this entire area. Will manage to find almost 10 odd vehicles, and with expeditions it will increase to almost 60. Okay, difficulty level is medium, but we are going to increase the difficulty level. We'll check point of interest. We have quite a few point of interest where we'll be able to find few interesting stuff, so we'll discuss about it. Then terrain elevation is low, and then yeah, I think that is it. Ammunition crates 50% pistol is minus 50%. Okay, fine. So let's go ahead. We'll click on continue, and then we'll turn off tutorial events, reduce the number of people to 0.75, and hot size will increase to 1.6. Resources will keep as it is. The difficulty level has now increased to very hard level now. Okay, let's get started. Let's get into Italy.
The world as we know it is gone.
Let's keep
What
the
could become
intro.
of the mad?
Okay, fine. We are here inside.
To all survivors, the infection is in decline. See others and rebuild.
Chief, this is the same transmission we received before, but the signal is even weaker. Our walkie-talkies are not powerful enough for long-range communication. We have to build a large antenna. A local library or university would be a good place to search for information on how to make it work.
Okay.
Let's go there.
Oh, wow. Quite a long. Okay, fine. So we are into the light now, and let's get started. First of all, we'll reduce one of the squad. We'll need
Reporting.
only two squads to start off with. So first of all, we'll, in order to make the navigation easier, we will assign a key to both the squads. So first we'll assign key 2, and we'll name this,
Reporting.
also name, change the name to Shivaji Maharaj of this squad, and the other squad
Operator.
will change it to Sambhaji Maharaj. Okay, and for Shivaji
Affirmative.
Maharaj we'll assign key number 2. Okay, and this can be done by clicking on the squad. Okay,
Operator.
once this is selected, you can click on control plus key 2. Okay, same way we will do it for
Operator.
Sambhaji Maharaj, and we'll press control plus key 3, and we can select two squads together. We need to click on control, and then two
Operator.
squads are selected, and then we'll click first key. So This now I'll show how it looks like. So key 2, key 3
Operator,
and key 1, both the squad selected. Key
ready for
2,
action.
Shivaji Maharaj squad selected, and key 3,
Operator,
Sambhaji Maharaj squad selected. This is how you can navigate your squads. This is very easy method. You don't have to like select multiple squads by manually clicking on
ready for
them.
action.
This is
Ready
very
for action.
easy.
Waiting orders.
2,
Reporting.
3, 1
Ready for action.
together. It is very easy because in the long run you will have too many squads, almost 10 plus 20 plus squads which you will have to manage, and in that case it will be very tricky to control these so many squads manually. So this is the bestest way which I found, so I am sharing this as a tip. Now next one is we'll turn on the scavenging view. With the scavenging view turned on, you will be able to see these question mark and few other icons appearing on the top of building. So it is like you will be able to scavenge each of the building which is either question marked or marked with some icon. Okay. So if there is no mark on any of the building, which means it is already scavenged and you need not go to that building because you won't be able to find any of the resources. Now, just to give you a glimpse of what are these icons, so each of the icon actually explains or there are descriptions mentioned on these special buildings actually. These are kind of point of interest. So if you see, this is a museum and you'll be able to find plate armor, scientific material, pole arm, shotgun, assault rifle, pistol, ammunition crates. But this is subject to what you will be able to find and what is the size of that particular building. It does not guarantee that you will be able to find each of them in this type of building. Okay, but there are high chances that you will be able to find these materials. Likewise, here if you see uniform facility services, okay, which is like your police station kind of thing. So here you will be able to find ammunition crates, pistol, assault rifles, riot gears and shotguns. On top of it, you'll also be able to find scientific materials because there are multiple icons on this building. Then medical facility is also there inside this building, so you'll be able to find first aid kits as well. Now next one is this very simple type of building wherein you will be able to find crate of canned foods. Okay, so you will be able to see so many buildings in which you will be able to find canned food. Likewise, there are some other buildings like this one. This icon represents you will be able to find protectors. Protectors are good against zombies. Okay, there are three types of armors. If you see, protector is one of the type, riot gear is the other one, and the third one is plate armor. So this one, protectors, if you read the description, right? A set of sport protectors made of plastic and polymers. It offers minimal. Sorry, my bad. I had to go in a different way. I missed it kind of. So here it provides minimal protection against the infected. So this is like better against the raiders. Okay, you will encounter some raiders also. Then this plate armor. So a set of medieval set of steel plates. It offers tremendous protection against the infected and limited protection against firearms, but it slows down the squads, which means your speed of movement speed of your squads will be lowered, but they will provide a good protection against infected and some limited protection against firearms. Okay, so which means these are good against zombies. Then we have riot gear. a set of Kevlar vest gear used by riot police. In it offers moderate protection against firearms and the infected. So it offers both of them, but in moderate amount. I mean, this is good against zombies as well as the raiders. Okay, so I think that is all about the scavenging view. One important thing in the during the initial phases, what is that you can prioritize? Which buildings you can prioritize is basically these buildings, okay, where you will be able to find some different type of guns, scientific materials, ammunitions. These are very important. Then these buildings where you'll be able to find guns and ammos, that is also a good option. Another important thing to prioritize at the start is scientific materials. This is very important actually. Okay, and then fuel canister is also another important building because it offers fuels for your vehicles until you research the creation of fuel automatically in the buildings. Okay, till then you will need these kind of fuels. And the question mark building, it is not that they do not offer anything, but they can offer any of these. Okay, but you can't guarantee that a particular type of items you will get in these question mark buildings. And these buildings also, it does not guarantee that you will be able to find each of the things they have mentioned and in the same amount. It can be random amount and random resources you will be able to find in these buildings. So I think that is it on the scavenging view. Fine, now let's get started. So we have two squads, total 30 folks are there, and here we what we can do is we can ask our remaining 22 folks to gather the resources. So we'll prioritize these initial areas first, which are closer to us. Will not go too far, at least at the start. Okay, so we have assigned folks for gathering wood. Then we'll go with gathering of metal. We have good amount of metal available in the nearby areas. That is a good thing. 416 metal to start off with. It's a decent amount. Then we'll check if any bricks are available. Okay, decent amount of bricks are available in our areas. Rather, we have very good number of bricks in this area. So only thing is they are a little far from our main location, but it's okay. I mean, that is not a problem. Fine. So now, when we see in the view, in this view, you will be able to see clearly these three icons. One is wood, then metal, and then the bricks. And here you can click on each of the icon and you'll be able to see how many folks are assigned in each of the activities. Okay, so here we have 10 folks on the wood cutting, then 10 another folks for metal, and then two more folks on bricks collection. In During the initial phase you will need more of wood, so you can prioritize accordingly. So here what I'll do, I'll remove 5 more from here and prioritize the wood. Later on we'll obviously need more of bricks and metal. Wood is will be needed, but that is only in certain amount, because during initial phase it is why it is important is basically you will need a lot of buildings to be built. Okay, and that is going to be our priority. So that is why we are prioritizing the wood at the start. Now let's go. So we have received a mission to bring scientific material. So where do we need to go? That is very long way. Wow. So what we'll do is instead of going there,
Reporting.
we'll
Waiting orders.
ask our squads, one of the squad to go to this
Receiving.
building.
We're on the
That
move.
is also a long way, but it's okay.
Ready for action.
And the other building, other person will send it over here. Why we are sending our folks to such a long route? Because this way we'll be able to find a vehicle in the nearby region. The way, the path in which they travel, right? If they
There's a
find a
vehicle in
vehicle,
sight.
a vehicle spotted. So this is what we got. So
Waiting orders.
we'll ask this squad to get a vehicle because vehicle is very important at the start. It makes life easier. So now instead of going there, we'll since we have found one vehicle, we'll ask this guy,
On my way.
this squad to scavenge these buildings. I rather what I can do is we can come back and scavenge nearby buildings because that is
On my
going to
way.
be important one as we need to build shelter and other stuff.
Vehicle taken over.
Vehicle taken over. Now
Reporting.
we can go and try to
Ready for
complete
action.
this
Let's do
mission.
it.
Waiting orders.
And post that we'll ask him to this squad. See, we found
Hostile inbound.
wow.
This house is
Who is
infected.
there? Wow. No, not good.
Reporting.
Casualty! Chief, there are too many of them! We won't make it! God damn it!
Okay.
No! I'll hold them off! Run! No! We're
Wow,
not leaving you
wow.
behind!
Save him! Fight!
Okay, we lost one person. Okay, fine, fine. No issues. That's not a great start. A kind of rough start we have.
Operator.
And where this guy is going? Okay,
Going there.
something I might have clicked, I guess.
Operator.
No more to find.
Okay, I guess it is better to come back and
Reporting.
search nearby buildings
Let's do it.
instead of going a long way because you never know, right? What is that you are going to encounter now? Chance to hit vehicle. What is this? Time to recover. So he is going to take another 4 days to recover. Wow. But do we have any? No, we don't have any. First aid kits.
We need a workspace where we can experiment and
Yeah,
re-engineer
yeah,
all
I
the
know.
pre-pandemic technology. We could store all the books there too. Let's build a research center and assign the most technical minds there.
Okay, fine.
Okay, let's do this.
So we need to build a research center now, and we also need to produce the scientific material. So let's go over here and we'll ask our folks to build a scientific center. So we have a capacity of 8. Rather, we'll need a bigger capacity. So let's not build it over here. We'll build 8 to start off with. 8 is fine, right? Yes, I guess it is fine actually.
Waiting orders.
Squad 3 has found a good materials.
There's nothing left.
Roger. Receiving.
Squad 1 can collect. So basically, oh sorry, my bad.
Operator.
So
Receiving.
squad
Going
3 here we what we can do is basically they can do the scavenging, and the squad with vehicle can, since they have better capacity, right? The vehicle will offer additional 10 slots because each
Ready
squad
for
will
action.
have only three capacity. Okay, one person died actually, right? So we'll have to get that one person onboarded. We'll remove one scavenger and we'll go back and onboard him into the squad. But each squad will have four squad resources, and on top of it, you will be able to have additional 10 capacity for each of the squad whomsoever is having, I mean, sitting in any vehicle.
Zero
So
suspected resident.
what we can do is basically we can use this squad during the initial days, right? I mean, when you don't have too many vehicles, you can make use of this kind of squads just to collect the way, just to collect the resources. That is an easier approach because that way you are kind of removing your time of going to and fro on by walking. Okay, and the resources or your squads will mainly focus on doing the scavenging work.
Waiting orders.
So now we'll go back and rather we'll apply a first aid kit to this guy, so he's fully recovered now. And for the other guy also we'll put the remaining one, his recovery time also got reduced. Okay, now what we'll do is we'll add that one guy, so this squad will go under, will go off. Okay, because right now the squad is being created. If you see the squad preparation time over here. Okay,
Ready for action.
now
Run.
we'll send this guy to this building instead of picking these things. This vehicle is low on fuel. We don't have fuel, right? Where is the fuel which we can find? Not much fuel in the area. Wow. There is some over here, and then this side. Okay. No point in using too much of vehicle. We can scavenge the nearby buildings. Now the next one is the speed
Building
up
clear.
activity. So first
Going
let's
there.
continue this one. So this our squad 1 has come back, but you will be able to see the squad has got changed. So we'll go back, and since I want to keep
Waiting
the
orders.
name as it is, right, I'll just come back and change the name. Okay, and
Waiting
then this
orders.
squad. Okay. Okay,
Reporting.
now this numbers also we need to, key assignment needs to be
Reporting.
done.
Operator. Waiting
1
orders.
2, oh no, 2 key,
Ready for
2
action.
3,
Operator.
1
Operator.
2 3.
Receiving.
Yes, it is working fine now. We have cross-checked
Ready
it.
for action.
Now
Operator.
squad 2 will ask them to occupy,
Reporting.
and then these guys can do the
Understood.
scavenging.
Operator. Another one incoming. Hostiles inbound.
Okay, I guess they are coming to us. No, no, they are not really coming to us. Another important building which we need to build in the start, if you see this particular screen will
Reporting.
give us
Spotted.
some insights on what is the trend of the mode in the area. Okay, so we have 5 slots, 1 2 3 4 5. So right now we are in satisfied zone, but and here they will showcase what are the current mode modifiers. So since we are out of the darkness or the basements, right, it is going to give plus 22% modification. Okay, because we have 22 folks, right? I mean, that could be the reason. That is why they are saying it is finally out. So 56 hours this particular modifier will work for. Then we have one citizen which just died in the zombie clash, right, in the scientific material building. So because of which it is in negative, and then 14% citizens do not have a good place to live. Right now they are kind of living in either headquarters, because headquarters will have some capacity. So if you see, right, 27 folks are living, but total folks are 33. So we will have to build additional buildings, and because of which the 14% citizens which who do not have any place to live, they are asking, I mean, they it is showing in red color. So what we need to do is basically we need to build a shelter, and we can build a shelter in such a place which is kind of a big one. So here I have selected this place, but if you don't want, I mean, if you want to undo, you can simply click on this cancel icon and then just come back to any other building which you want to change, and here you will be able to assign the shelter. Okay, fine. Then we will need a warehouse actually. So let's go. Another important building is warehouse to start off with, is because when you are collecting the resources, right? Okay, what I'll do is I'll first showcase. So when we come to our headquarters, they have limited set of capacity, right? Like we this saw living capacity is 27. Likewise the resource capacity is 371. Once this is filled, okay, you won't be able to add any resources to your entire thing. The resources will be showcased at the top actually. Okay, the same resources you will be able to see over here, and the capacity, total capacity is 371, and 186 is the current occupied capacity. So this is very important to prioritize the warehouse at the start, even before research center and shelter, is because otherwise you will lose some of the resources, or your squads will stop collecting them, or they will have to wait actually. Okay, and you will lose a lot of time when you see this building to be built. Okay, so fine. So what we'll do is we'll remove few folks from here manually, and we'll put them on the warehouse building to prioritize it, and let's continue the game.
Horde spotted! Operator, waiting orders. Going there. Ready for action. Another one incoming! Reporting. Receiving. Infected incoming! Hostiles inbound! There are some infected around here. There are some infected around here. Waiting orders. Roger.
So now if you see, right, this squad has collected, I mean his this squad's all slots are full. So they are trying to go towards, I
Let's do
mean
it.
they were trying to go towards the headquarters to deposit them. But instead, what we are doing is we are sending them back to do the scavenging
50 incoming.
tasks. That way we are kind of optimizing our folks collection capability.
Waiting orders.
Rather we can send
Waiting
this
orders. Reporting.
squad to some other buildings actually. Here we have some, okay, so
Ready
squad,
for action.
oh, okay, they have full.
Ready for action.
Squad 3 can come over
Roger.
here. Actually,
Reporting.
they can come over there. And
Reporting.
squad 2 can go this side. And then these buildings can be scavenged. One person is there which is sitting idle. I will assign them to. And then
Receiving.
this guy will go
Waiting orders. On my
here.
way.
Building repurposed.
Okay, so yeah.
Sir, we stumbled upon an old building which looked like a hobo hostel. This one was reeking of infected. Each room had a makeshift bedding made of rags, mattresses, and other soft things. One room also looked like some kind of storage with random items. Did they start to create layers or something?
Search this place.
Another one incoming! We're under attack!
Luckily, this time we did not lose anyone.
Operator. Waiting orders. Ready for action. Let's do it.
So again, instead of sending this squad back, we are kind of continuing with the scavenging. So this is the best way to optimize actually, and this you will be able to do only during the initial
Going now.
part. Okay, later on, since you will have too many squads, it is very difficult to do this kind of thing since it is only one squad here, right? we are we are able to do
No
it.
more to find.
Adaptation complete.
Adaptation complete. So research center is adapted, and what we'll do is we'll remove one, sorry, not one, we'll put two for building activities, and then five scientists are there. So we need to produce the scientific materials. Can we put few more actually? Three more folks from scavenging to this activity will put, so that we can speed up the process. So it has reduced from 5 years to almost 3 years. So
Receiving.
yep.
Waiting orders.
Then these guys can go
Let's
over
do it.
here. Here, let them go over here.
Receiving.
Squad 2 is to continue. So basically, now when you see, right, ideally scientific, the research center folks or the scientists, they are supposed to do the scientific researches, which you will be able to find in this particular screen. But when they are sitting idle, right, they will keep producing the scientific materials. It is not like they are sitting idle in the research center. So this way, earlier the game, this is the new uh, update or the new bug fix the team development team has introduced, and this is very good. Otherwise, what used to happen is the scientifics scientists some research the team has already completed, right? They will just keep sitting idle, okay, and then whatever folks you have assigned, until you see, okay, another research is to be done, those people will kind of waste their energy. They will not do anything actually, okay. But this is a good thing wherein they are kind of sitting idle, but they are continue to produce the scientific materials. So that's a new update. So basically it is 3 and 3 years and
Receiving. Going there.
3 year and 30 minutes of time which is needed in order to produce the scientific material. In the night they will not do anything. And our
Operator.
squad 3,
Reporting.
squad 2, they are still scavenging. I guess these guys should come
On my
back
way.
actually, because it could be a
Board.
risky thing.
Spotted.
Why these guys are going out? Don't go out, bro.
Going
Just
there.
come back. Come back. Let them come.
Receiving. Operator, ready for
So
action.
we'll need
We're on the move.
both our squads at the same place. And okay, we
Board
have
eliminated.
defended it well.
We're on the move.
Okay,
Board
it's
eliminated.
fine. That's a good
Ready
one.
for action. Reporting.
Now let's do one thing. Let's collect whatever these guys have done the scavenging with the vehicle.
Reporting. Going there. Waiting orders. Reporting. Let's do it.
So this building has a lot of metal actually, quite an amount of metal actually. This we can use for a long time. At least the beginning period will be able to manage with this set of metal. If and here you will be able to see the count actually. We have 102 wood, then some raw metal, okay, which we just found, and then some bricks also added.
Still in bed? Get up and off to your duty.
Now guys,
Operator. On my way.
squad 3 will send this side,
Waiting
and
orders.
squad 2, I guess these guys can
Ready
do.
for action.
Okay, let them complete. No, sorry, my bad.
Operator.
Let them first complete one round. Then we'll send the squad to get the fuel canister over here, as we'll need many of it.
Sir, the people have reported hearing a lot of noises coming from underground. They're afraid that it could be infected moving through the sewers and tunnels. We need to bolster our defenses and be ready to attack from within, too.
Let's
We'll be
prepare.
ready.
During the starting days, Fusion's fuel is very important. We are prioritizing because we have only one vehicle, and that too here you'll see zero fuel which is left with us, and the vehicle is there with
Ready for
who
action.
has which has only two quantities of fuel left, or rather little more.
Reporting. Reporting.
So we are continuing with the same
On my way.
strategy during our initial phase, wherein instead of coming back to HQ, we are continuing with the scavenging.
Reporting.
And squad 2 has got only one
We're
fuel
on the move.
canister. That's not good. Okay.
Waiting orders. On my way.
How much time is remaining for? Okay, I think they have produced the scientific material. So, as per task, we need to research the basic antenna. Let's do that. Now we'll remove few folks from here and put them for building, as buildings are also important.
Receiving.
So we have found one AK-47 and a shotgun is also there. What is the damage? 20 to 140. Okay, nice. Squad 3 is
Ready for
trying to
action.
go back once again.
Roger.
We'll change its direction.
Receiving. There's nothing left.
Wow, two fuel canisters we managed to find over here. And then we'll go to
We're on the
this
move.
building. And this building could also be having many of the fuel. Let's see what we got.
Somebody's coming.
Somebody's
Receiving.
coming. Okay,
Operator.
let's get to them.
Waiting orders. Reporting.
Chief, we've stumbled upon some people. They have some resources. They seem weird and aggressive, though.
What do you think?
You accept them?
These people might be an asset, but it'll come with a price. As much as our zone will benefit from them, we can surely expect some issues if they join us.
Okay.
Ask them to join us.
Operator.
So whenever you stumble upon any of the squads in yellow color, right? We should always try to get them onboarded because
Reporting.
that will be very much needed during the starting phase. We'll need a lot of these actually. A lot of helping
Village
hands will
research.
be needed.
Now we're ready to build an antenna. Once it's operational, we'll be ready to receive distant transmissions again, and broadcast some invitations ourselves.
So we'll have to build an antenna. Where do we build?
We're still waiting.
Aha, I know, I know. Let's build it over here.
Okay, let's do this.
Receiving. Operator. Operator. Building clear.
How many folks are there in the squad? So here 3 folks are there.
Search done.
I think it is wise to go back now.
Wrap it up, folks. Time to call it a day.
Receiving. Waiting
Squad
orders.
2 also should come
Roger.
back actually, since it is night time. Okay, fine. So
Operator.
squad 2, squad
Receiving.
3.
incoming! Waiting orders. Waiting orders. On my way. Reporting. Infected incoming! Horde eliminated. Operator. Going there.
We have good amount of fuel available with us now. That's a good one. If we can find one more vehicle, that will be good actually. Let's see. Okay, now what to research next actually? What is it that we can research? Tools factory, woodworks, arms production, chemistry is fuels and intercellulose powder both are needed. So let's start with chemistry first. Still 15% of folks do not have a shelter. Wow.
No time to wait.
Okay,
Operator.
so squad 3 will send
Roger.
this side now, and
Reporting.
squad
Receiving.
2. Do we have anything left over here? Okay, there are some fuel canisters available over here. We can collect them later on. Scientific materials are there on this side.
Operator going
Let's. It's a very long way, right?
there. Operator.
Here. Then some tools we can get, and then we can prioritize this
do it.
building, and then this building also can be prioritized. 3 new folks have joined us. We'll put them on scavenging, and as usual we will check where these folks are actually assigned. So total 4 over here. Metal will don't need too many. And how many of them over here? No, bricks are not really needed of too many. Here we'll put one, remove from here, and put it over here. Okay.
Waiting orders. Receiving.
Some people are wandering around.
Receiving. Receiving.
Where?
Sir, we've spotted some people. They're probably armed. They could have seen us too, but I can't tell if they're friendly. What should we do?
Stay back or walk around them. Do not engage.
Okay, fine. Will not do that.
Reporting. Receiving.
There's nothing left.
Reporting. Waiting orders. Ready for action. Operator. Ready for action.
The place is adapted.
Very good. Place is adapted. Now what these guys are doing? They are doing nothing, right? Then we'll have to make them build a vast field, which we can place it somewhere. Yes, we can place it over here. I think one would be sufficient actually. Later on we can build some more on this side. For now we can start off here.
Operator, waiting orders. Let's do it.
So if you're wondering how I am able to
Operator,
get
waiting
to
orders.
these squads so easily, is because with the key assigned to these, right, I'm just double clicking on button number 3.
Reporting.
So I'm actually coming to my squad Sambhaji Maharaj, and when I'm clicking to uh,
Ready for
button
action.
key 2, I am automatically coming to squad 3. This is how it is so easy. And if you want to come back to headquarters, right, you can simply click on double H twice, and you
Waiting
will come
orders.
back to
Receiving. Let's
your
do it.
headquarters. Okay, then now we'll go. Why, what these guys are doing, I don't know. I will assign them over here. Okay, and then
Reporting.
squad 3,
Reporting.
squad 2. Squad 2 has completed the scavenging in this complete area. They
Receiving.
can go over here
Let's do it.
to check if any.
Search done.
Or did they find anything? I don't know.
Waiting orders.
Okay. Only one ammo crate we found actually. Okay, fine. No worries. We can't help anyways. So
Receiving.
let's do
Ready
one
for action.
thing. Since these guys are over here,
Operator.
we'll ask them to assign to scavenge this area. Then we'll
Ready
go to
for action.
squad 3.
Operator. Let's do it.
People spotted. Armed and dangerous.
Reporting. Reporting. Roger. Ready for action. Receiving.
Okay, fine. I think then you
Receiving.
guys just come back and do
Going
the
there.
scavenging in nearby areas only. These things can be collected.
Waiting orders. Reporting. Ready for action. Roger.
Raiders are coming. Get ready.
Operator. On my way. Ready for action. Let's do
Just
it.
to showcase something very interesting actually, the assault rifle, the range is very long. Okay, I mean comparatively longer than the pistol. So we can take benefit of this, and what we can do is we
Waiting
can
orders.
keep a safe distance. Vehicle condition is 539. We'll see if we how we can do that actually. We'll see. Let's see.
Going there.
Work done. Head back to your shelters.
Attack! Ready for action. On my way.
So still the condition is same. Okay, we are keeping the distance now. Okay, they are going back.
Kill them!
Take him down. Take him down.
Attack! Operator, take him down!
Okay, since it is night, they have gone inside. Okay, fine. Will not do anything, but just wanted to showcase without damaging a vehicle, we kind of used
Infected incoming!
the assault rifles to our advantage. Okay, wherein,
Hostiles inbound!
oh wow, we'll have to get back both the
Operator,
squads here, and a small swarm is upon
waiting
us.
orders. On my way. Ready for action. They're gone. That was the last one. On my way. They're gone.
Okay, it's fine. I think at the end of this day, I mean, in the morning, we'll close the game and we'll come back later. Oh, wow.
Operator,
We can't.
waiting orders. On my way.
Someone is upon us.
Operator. Waiting orders. Waiting orders. Receiving. Operator, on my way. Operator. Operator. Let's do it. Receiving. Reporting. Infected incoming. Infected incoming. We need backup.
Morning, everybody. Time to earn your living.
Enemy group approaching!
Let's go to this guy and squad
orders.
3 will send them over here.
We'll get them. For the zone. Operator, reporting. Kill them. On my way. Requesting support. Going there. On my way. Search done. We're on the move. Ready for action.
One last bullet.
On my way. Ready for action. Reporting. Chief, I've been looking around more recently, and I'm thinking everything's turning green, pure. We're not the masters of this world anymore.
What do you mean by that?
branches sticking out of windows and roots breaking through, is that the forest itself has come to reclaim the land. And all these animals around downtown, it's their world now. And the infected.
You might hunt animals. Good job finding.
Okay, fine. Here we have received another quest, but we'll complete that later on. We are on day 5, and we'll close the game now. We'll save it first. Exit it.